Take a moment to settle wherever the body is resting. Let the shoulders ease downward and allow a slow breath to awaken softness in the chest. As the air travels in, feel the gentle rise that says, "This moment welcomes me." As it flows out, sense the invitation to release any tension that has been waiting to be loved. With each breath, the rhythm steadies, carrying the quiet message that life's pace can be trusted. If thoughts wander toward tasks undone or paths not yet walked, treat them like fluttering butterflies. Acknowledge their color, then let them drift. Inner space widens. The heart hears, perhaps for the first time today, the steady whisper, "I am safe to move at my own rhythm." Notice how the jaw loosens when this truth is allowed, how the forehead smooths, how the belly softens into its natural curve. Feel the earth, or the chair, or the bed, offering stable support beneath. Whisper gently, with every breath, "I honor the season I am in." Let the words linger in the mind's hallway. Let them echo in the body's quiet rooms. A small smile may form as the nervous system recognizes kindness. The smile is not forced. It rises because relief is real. In this tender atmosphere, sense how the heartbeat begins to hum in easy partnership with the lungs, a duet affirming that being alive is a miracle in itself. For a few slow cycles of air, bask in the simplest of gratitudes, the breath that still moves, the pulse that still sings, the chance to pause. Now invite the imagination to picture a warm sunrise bathing a quiet landscape. Rays of gentle gold spill across hills without hurry, touching every blade of grass in perfect order. No patch of earth feels forgotten, none feel rushed. That sunlight is the love within, spreading precisely when and where it is needed. Feel it brushing across the temples, down the neck, traveling over the shoulders like a reassuring hand. Allow it to pool in the center of the chest, lighting the inner altar where self-worth resides. Breathe through the glow that gathers there. A peaceful certainty dawns. Progress can be kind, preparation can be gentle, and growth can unfold without strain. Inhaling, the words form softly. Life prepares me with tenderness. Exhaling, the body replies, I welcome the preparation. Rest in that call and response for a little while. Thoughts of unfinished dreams may appear, but notice how they slow when met with compassion rather than judgment. Let them know they are seedlings, not failures. A seed carries no shame for needing time in the dark soil. It trusts the invisible work happening beneath the surface. Feel that truth traveling into every cell, loosening the grip of comparison. Breathing in, invite patience. Breathing out, release deadlines that were never truly yours. If the mind brings up a memory of comparing timelines with others, smile at its attempt to keep pace and whisper, there is room for me to bloom in my season. The nervous system softens another layer. Hands may tingle as stored tension begins its quiet exit. Heartbeat and breath continue to synchronize, stitching together a quilt of calm that wraps around the body. As the inner atmosphere grows softer, notice how clarity rises like morning mist lifting from a lake. There is nothing to prove in this moment, nothing to chase. Simply feel the spaciousness that arrives when self-criticism is set aside. The breath now feels deeper, more generous. Each inhale gathers courage. Each exhale bestows peace. The whole being participates in this ceremony of presence. Whisper one more affirmation inside. In my own perfect timing, I shine. Let the words flow through the bloodstream, carried to the fingertips and the toes. Honor any sensation that emerges, warmth, tingles, or softness, as evidence that the body listens attentively when spoken to with love. Take 2 more slow breaths, letting gratitude for this pause settle into every corner of awareness. When ready, gently open the inner eyes to the next part of this journey. Stories of being behind often slip into the mind like uninvited guests. They compare chapters, measure milestones, and tally checklists that were never written for the soul they're judging. Observe how these stories try to hurry the heart. Notice the slight quickening of the pulse when a friend's promotion appears on a screen, or the tightness in the throat when a neighbor's milestone surfaces in conversation. The body keeps these subtle scorecards, signaling unease before the mind even finds words. Pause and breathe right there at the first flicker of pressure. The breath becomes a gentle escort, leading the mind back to safety. Feel the air enter, creating space around the thought, then leaving, taking fragments of comparison with it. Visualize a vast meadow where wildflowers bloom in countless colors. None worry about blossoming too soon or too late. The red poppy does not envy the blue cornflower. Each follows an inner calendar written in sunlight and rain. Transfer this image inward. Every person lives by a unique inner season. Some chapters burst open quickly, others simmer quietly, gathering deep roots before daring to show their first leaves. When the mind tells the story of lateness, answer with the meadow's wisdom. Growth honors different clocks. Let that sentence echo in every corner of awareness until it feels like a natural law. Feel the shoulders lower as this belief settles. A tranquil warmth spreads along the spine, dissolving knots formed by comparison. Offer the heart an affirmation. My timeline is sacred. Repeat it in the rhythm of breath, softly when inhaling, firmly when exhaling. This practice rewires inner chatter, replacing urgency with reverence. Notice how the body responds. The brow smooths, eyes soften, stomach unclenches. In this calmer state, clarity blooms. The mind may now recall times when an apparent delay became a blessing, a missed bus that led to meeting a mentor, a postponed plan that made space for deeper learning, a relationship that ended and opened the door to self-discovery. These memories stand as quiet witnesses, proving that life often rearranges events with hidden wisdom. Let them surface like gentle lanterns along a night path, guiding perspective back to trust. Invite a brief reflection. Bring to mind one current desire that feels overdue. Hold it in gentle awareness, not gripping, simply witnessing. Ask inwardly, what qualities am I gaining in this waiting? Perhaps resilience, patience, clarity, or skill. Let answers arise without forcing. Each quality identified is a pearl being formed in the shell of waiting. Appreciating these pearls shifts focus from deficiency to abundance. Feel appreciation warming the chest, rippling outward to the limbs. The heart gets lighter. Inner chatter slows. Offer another affirmation. I cherish the gifts of my preparation. Whisper it thrice, letting each repetition land deeper. Picture the nervous system weaving those words into its fabric, making them part of the body's natural language. To anchor this insight, bring palms together over the chest. Feel their warmth. Close the eyes and breathe slowly. With the next exhale, silently release any timeline that belongs to someone else. Visualize it drifting away like a leaf on a stream. It floats beyond sight, leaving space clear and open. Into that space, the breath pours ease and acceptance. The heart beats in agreement, steady and confident. Notice the mind now quieter, like a lake at dawn. In that serenity, the truth stands clear. There is no behind, there is only becoming. Each breath shapes the becoming. Each compassionate thought waters it. Each small act of kindness toward the self nourishes the soil in which destiny takes root. Rest in that knowing for a few more breaths until the body feels saturated with peace. When the idea of being late first took root, it might have been a casual comment, a classroom grade, a family expectation, or a cultural message repeated so often it felt like personal truth. Trace its echo back, not to blame, but to understand. Understanding is the doorway through which healing enters. Sit quietly and welcome a gentle scan of memory. Like paging through a book, allow snippets to arise. A calendar filled with deadlines, a teacher's hurried glance, a holiday gathering where comparisons danced across conversations. Witness these scenes from a place of compassionate curiosity. Notice any sensations that surface, perhaps a flutter in the stomach, a heaviness across the shoulders, or warmth behind the eyes. Pause and breathe into that area. The breath carries sunlight to the shadows, illuminating them without judgment. Pick up a journal or simply reflect in the mind. Where did I learn that my pace was wrong? Let the question sink like a pebble into a still pond, creating ripples of insight. Answers may appear slowly. Some may emerge later in dreams or quiet moments. Trust the wisdom that surfaces in its own timing. Each memory is not a verdict, it is a clue. Collect these clues kindly, writing them without commentary if using a journal. The goal is understanding, not critique. Observe the body's conversation. Does the chest tighten when recalling a particular moment? Place a comforting hand there. Feel warmth radiate through palm and fingers, offering reassurance. Speak inwardly. I hear you. I'm listening. The body's tension eases when acknowledged. This is the mind-body connection in action. Thoughts stir emotions. Emotions speak through sensations. Listening with compassion soothes the entire being. Reflect next on how those early messages shaped self-talk. Perhaps phrases like "I'm too slow" or "others are ahead" became familiar companions. Acknowledge them fondly. They believed they were protecting from disappointment. Thank them, then gently introduce a new voice. I unfold exactly when I'm ready. Speak it with the kindness reserved for dear friends. Repeat it softly. Notice how the nervous system relaxes into this sentence, like a child exhaling in the arms of safety. Invite the imagination to see the self as a wise gardener tending a special seed. The seed is life purpose, delicate yet resilient. The gardener does not yell at the soil to hurry. Instead, nourishment is offered: water, sunlight, patience. Feel the gardener's gentle hands as your own, tending inner soil with affirming thoughts. Every supportive statement becomes nourishment. Every compassionate pause becomes sunlight. Every patient breath becomes water. If resistance appears, perhaps a voice saying, "But time is slipping," turn toward it with kindness. Ask it gently, "What are you afraid of?" Let it answer. It may fear missing out or losing connection. Thank the fear for revealing itself. Offer reassurance. We are safe to grow at our pace. Feel how the breath deepens as the fear is met with understanding rather than force. Now place both feet firmly on the ground. Sense the support rising from earth through the soles, up the legs, anchoring in the hips. This grounding reminds the body that it belongs here, now. With eyes softly closed or gently focused, inhale, drawing strength from this grounding. Exhale, letting tension drain downward like roots releasing old water. Visualize heavy worries leaving the body, seeping harmlessly into the soil where they will be transformed into nourishment for new growth. Take a few moments to write, if comfortable, about current areas of life where pressure feels strongest. List them without analysis. Afterward, next to each, add one quality being cultivated in the waiting: patience, knowledge, resilience, creativity. Watch how the list transforms from burdens to blessings. If writing isn't possible right now, hold the list in the mind. Either way, witness the shift. With a gentle breath, whisper another affirmation: I honor my unique journey. Let it weave into the spaces that once held self-critique. Feel the shoulders straighten, chin lift slightly, heart glow. In this posture, the body speaks dignity. The spine aligns, energy flows, and the mind clears. Rest in the calm awareness that every delay carries a lesson, every pause holds a gift, and every setback is an unseen redirection towards something kinder. Allow this truth to simmer in silence. The breath moves easily, the heart beats steadily, and the spirit feels ready. Ready not to rush, but to savor each step of preparation, unfolding in perfect harmony with life's gentle plan. There is a beauty in the waiting that many miss. Often, the world only applauds outcomes, trophies, titles, and timelines that move fast. But life, true life, is never in a rush. When it prepares the heart, it does so with sacred care. Every delay is not a denial. It is often a deep and tender preparation, a gathering of strength, clarity, and self-worth before the next chapter opens. In this stillness, something profound is being formed. Even when it feels like nothing is happening on the surface, the soul is being readied for something meaningful. There is value in the pause. There is power in the silent preparation. So often, the body feels restless before the mind catches on. A tiredness creeps in, not from effort, but from waiting. A subtle ache forms, as if the heart is straining to catch up with some invisible race. But the truth is, there is no race, not for the soul, not for what truly matters. Life is not asking for speed, it's asking for sincerity. It's asking you to be present in the slow moments, to trust what cannot yet be seen. Just like a caterpillar inside its cocoon, transformation is happening behind closed wings. And when it's ready, flight becomes effortless, not because it rushed, but because it allowed the full unfolding. Allow this moment, just as it is, to be enough. If today holds silence, let that silence be a teacher. If today feels unclear, let that fog be the sacred veil protecting something still growing. In times like this, affirm gently, I am being shaped for what is mine. Feel how those words move through the body like warm water. Let them reach the places that felt forgotten. Let them speak to the tired parts that wanted to give up. Let them remind every part of you, nothing is lost. Every pause has purpose. Notice how the body begins to respond to that knowing. The breath deepens, the chest softens, the heart beats with a quiet rhythm of trust. The preparation doesn't always look like action. Sometimes it looks like rest. Sometimes it looks like letting go of old beliefs, like the idea that you have to prove your worth through constant doing. That belief wears out the body, but the truth that you are worthy even while becoming restores the nervous system. It restores your peace. The preparation may come in the form of solitude, not because life has abandoned you, but because life is refining your connection to yourself. When you learn to sit in your own energy and feel whole, nothing can shake that wholeness later. That's power. That's spiritual strength. And it doesn't come overnight. It builds slowly, breath by breath, choice by choice. Trust that life knows what it's doing. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Sometimes the things you want are ready for you, but you are still growing the muscles to carry them well. Life, in its infinite love, doesn't want you to break under blessings. It wants you to hold them with steady hands and an open heart. So it waits with you. It grows you in hidden ways. It strengthens your faith and your patience and your capacity for joy. Even when it seems like everyone else is moving forward, remember that their season is not your measure. Trees bloom at different times, and some of the most majestic trees take the longest to grow. Not because they are slow, but because they are strong. Feel how that strength lives in you too. Not loud, not flashy, but rooted, deep, and wise. Place your hand gently on your heart. Whisper within, I allow life to prepare me with love. Repeat it softly. Feel how the body receives that message. Preparation is not something to endure. It's something to honor. It's a gift that shapes the foundation of what's to come. Allow yourself to stop counting the days and start trusting the process. When you are truly ready, life responds, not because you rushed or chased it, but because you stood still long enough to receive it. And that readiness will feel like peace, not pressure, not panic, but peace. That's how you'll know the preparation is complete. And until then, it is safe to trust the work being done in silence. In this moment, know that everything is being arranged on your behalf. Doors that are meant for you will open without force. People who align with your journey will arrive without effort. Opportunities that fit your spirit will appear without stress. You do not have to chase what belongs to your soul. You only need to prepare to receive it. That's what this waiting is for. That's what this stillness holds, and it is sacred. Breathe that in. Let the breath remind the body, I am in no rush. I trust what is forming. Allow the nervous system to settle into this truth. Allow the muscles to relax. Let the mind unclench its timeline. There is no finish line to reach, only presence to return to, only readiness to welcome. And when readiness meets the right time, the unfolding is effortless. There's no strain, no doubt, just a gentle yes in the soul. Life begins to move in harmony with your spirit, not ahead of it. And that is a miracle worth waiting for. Sometimes the heart knows its time, but the body still carries fear. Fear from past moments when readiness was met with rejection. Fear from old wounds that haven't quite closed. And so, the next step feels heavy, even when it's what the spirit longs for. But moving forward doesn't mean rushing. It means taking steps that match the energy of your becoming. It means honoring your own rhythm and taking action from a place of alignment, not pressure. What does aligned action feel like? It feels nourishing, not depleting. It feels like a gentle pull, not a frantic push, even if the step is small, like writing down a dream or spending 5 minutes learning something new, or simply sitting with a cup of tea while imagining the life that calls you. It counts. These are not insignificant. These are the sacred movements of a soul that is waking up. There is no need to perform, no need to overextend. Life is not asking for performance. It's inviting presence. And presence always reveals the next step. One small, kind action, taken with awareness, has more power than 100 hurried motions taken in fear. And the body knows the difference. When something is right, the breath deepens, the shoulders loosen. There is a calm sense of yes in the belly. That is your compass. That is your inner guide. Try this. In a quiet moment, ask inwardly, what small step can I take today that supports my readiness? Let the answer be simple. Let it be easeful. Maybe it's writing down a dream. Maybe it's cleaning a space. Maybe it's reading a paragraph that uplifts you. These actions may look small, but they signal to life that you are open. They create a pathway for grace to flow. Sometimes the action is rest, deep, unapologetic rest. Sometimes it's saying no to something that drains you, or setting a boundary, or spending time in nature. All of these are sacred steps. They restore your energy so that when it's time to leap, you leap from fullness, not from lack. Let your steps be in harmony with your soul. Walk gently with awareness. Trust that slow is not weak. Slow is wise. When your steps are rooted in alignment, the destination finds you. You don't have to chase it. Affirm now, each step I take is guided and supported. Let that affirmation settle into your bones. Speak it softly. Let your body hear it. Believe it. Feel how the breath changes when the words are kind. How the heart opens just a little more. How the shoulders relax. Let the words echo gently. I am ready for the step that matches my becoming. When you live in this way, there is no need to force anything. You become a magnet for what is meant, because what's meant is not withheld. It waits for your readiness. And readiness is not about doing more. It's about feeling safe in your own pace. It's about knowing that you don't have to prove your worth to be worthy of beautiful things. This is how aligned action works. It flows from love, not fear, from trust, not pressure, from peace, not panic. And it always, always leads you exactly where you're meant to go. Not because you controlled it, but because you allowed it. So take one breath and one small step. That is enough. That is powerful. That is how transformation begins, with gentleness, with grace, with love. Celebration is not something reserved only for big victories. It's a powerful energy that belongs to every little step, every soft shift, every gentle effort made in the direction of love. The heart responds beautifully when acknowledged, not with loud applause or grand announcements, but with a quiet thank you. Each time you take a small action, even pausing to breathe kindly through a difficult moment, that is a win. It's not the size of the step that matters. It's the energy behind it. Kindness, courage, willingness. These are the real achievements. Let this be a time to begin noticing and honoring the tiny things that once felt invisible. Waking up with intention, drinking water with love, saying no to what drains you, smiling at your own reflection without needing to fix anything. These are sacred moments. They are signs that you are listening to your soul, and that deserves celebration. Consider keeping a little notebook, a place where each evening you write down just one small thing you feel proud of. Not perfect, proud. Not finished, forward. Let this become your garden of becoming. Some days the seed will be your patience. Other days, your honesty. And sometimes it will be the fact that you got through the day with love in your heart, even if nothing looked different on the outside. That counts. That always counts. When you celebrate the small, you build a foundation that can hold the big. Gratitude creates an opening. It softens resistance. It signals to life, I am paying attention to the good. And life in return offers more. It loves to be appreciated, just like the heart, just like the body. Take a moment now. Think of one small shift you've made recently. Maybe you paused before reacting. Maybe you chose rest over rushing. Maybe you believed in your timing just a little more. Bring it to mind. Let it fill your awareness. Now say softly within, that was enough. That was beautiful. Let the breath carry this praise through the body like sunlight. Feel the glow spread. The body hears the praise. It lights up from within. A soft smile may form as you feel the truth. You are doing beautifully. Not perfectly, but beautifully. The journey is not about doing more. It's about being more present, more compassionate, more in tune with yourself. Every small act of awareness adds up. They build the new you, and each one is a thread in the tapestry of your transformation. Speak gently now. I honor every step I take. Let that be your rhythm. Let it be the quiet drumbeat beneath your days, a song of celebration for all you are becoming, a reminder that you don't have to wait to be proud. You can be proud right here, right now, for choosing to keep going with love in your heart. The mind, the emotions, and the body, these are not separate. They speak to one another in every moment. When the mind holds tight to judgment, the body responds. It might stiffen, ache, or grow tired. When the mind offers kindness, the body softens. It begins to feel safe. This is the mind-body harmony that healing invites. Every thought sends a message. Every emotion leaves an imprint. Every word spoken to the self is heard by every cell. Imagine that for a moment. The body, always listening. It doesn't argue with the thoughts. It reflects them. That's why loving thoughts aren't just nice ideas. They're medicine. They're nourishment. They're fuel for healing. Let your body know you are learning to speak gently now. Place your hands on your belly and say softly, I speak to myself with love. Feel how the breath deepens. The nervous system picks up the signal. The muscles relax. The heart feels included in the kindness. If there's tension or tightness anywhere, don't try to fix it. Just greet it. Say, I see you. You're safe now. That kind of tension can shift more than effort ever could. Healing begins with how we see ourselves, not as broken, but as growing, not as behind, but as blooming. Sometimes the body carries old stories from past fear, past disappointment. But those stories are not your identity. They are simply echoes that can be softened with love. You are not your past. You are the presence that is choosing again, now. Try this. Close the eyes for a moment and bring to mind a part of the body that's been calling for attention. Maybe a stiff neck, a sore back, a tired heart. Breathe into that area with warmth. Speak inwardly. You are safe. I am here for you now. Let the words echo. Let them soak in. Healing happens when we stop pushing against the body and begin partnering with it. When we treat the body not as a problem to be solved, but as a friend to be listened to. That's when the tension begins to unravel. That's when the pain begins to ease. That's when energy begins to return. You might even notice little miracles, more peace, better sleep, moments of joy where there was once stress. These are signs of harmony, not just physical, but emotional and spiritual. The body is celebrating your love. Say gently now, every cell in my body is loved, safe, and supported. Speak it 3 times. Let the body receive it each time a little deeper. This is how you build a home within yourself. This is how wholeness is remembered. So much has been shared. So much has awakened. In all of this, one message remains steady and true. You are not behind. You are being prepared. And preparation is a sacred process. It may not look impressive to the outside world. It may not come with applause, but the soul knows. The soul feels the deep work happening in silence, in slowness, in surrender. You have been brave enough to stay, to listen, to be present with your journey, even when it didn't match anyone else's. That is strength. That is grace. That is wisdom. And life responds to that. Life sees your effort, even when it's quiet. Life hears your heart, even when it's unsure. And life is preparing even now to meet you with something beautiful. So move gently forward. Keep honoring the small steps. Keep offering love to the parts of you still learning. Keep trusting that everything is unfolding in perfect time. The delays were not failures. They were protection. They were preparation. They were part of the divine plan to grow you into someone who could truly receive all the good meant for you. Place your hands over your heart once more. Close the eyes. Feel the warmth of your own presence. Whisper softly, "I trust my timing. I am being beautifully prepared." Let it settle. Let it soften. Let it glow. And as you go about your days, may you feel the quiet strength of these truths in your breath, in your steps, in your choices. You are not late. You are on time for your life, exactly as you were always meant to be. You are loved. You are enough. And your becoming is a beautiful, sacred thing. Repeat once more with deep breath, "I trust my timing. I am being beautifully prepared." Let it echo. Let it be your blessing. Let it carry you forward with love.